Just trying to get ready for Kusog7ande and get ready for the awesome stream that we're about to have. Let me go ahead and see what Crappy is doing. Crappy, take us over. It's the Tiger poster. Look, Year of the Tiger ended yesterday. Crappy. Okay, we had a very thorough discussion about it, how Year of the Tiger is from the Chinese, not Japanese calendar. Huh? And also, it is now officially Year of the Rabbit, so who better to welcome on in the Year of the Rabbit than Mr. Torture? You know, it completely fits. I completely understand the connection between the two, and we are getting Comcasted. Comcast, no. Why would you do this? Mr. Torture, please come in and help. Mr. Torture, I need a Mr. Torture. Mr. Torture. The torture man. Where are you? Torture, I need a Mr. Torture. A Mr. Torture, Mr. Torture. Yeah, come on in. I really want. Wait, people can't hear me? Y'all can hear me, right?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Am I now supposed to go like a rabbit or something?
Are you a rabbit? I think you're a rabbit. That's what I'm saying.
According to Chinese horoscope, I'm a rat.
Yeah, why did you say that you can't hear me? Oh, when I started stream, it took me a couple minutes. I don't know. I've got some really weird anxiety kicking up right now. It almost feels like I might be getting close to a panic attack. So if I start screaming really loud, that's probably what's happening. No, Mr. Torture, I'm fine. I'm ready though for the game coming up. Yeah, if I seem like I suddenly am messing up everything that I'm saying, it's probably just me having like all the anxiety for no good reason, because that sometimes just happens. Welcome to Human Brains.
Yeah, human brains are complicated, so
yeah,
I totally get that.
Yeah, all you zombies, I don't understand the desire. I just don't get it, okay? Why are you coming after brains?
No. Do not get brains. Please.
Yeah, eat flesh, not brains. Stupid zombies.
Brains are flesh, but... okay.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Eat a different kind.
Yeah.
With that said, like, I feel like, you know, Year of the Rabbit starting off strong, but, okay, literally you and the game have nothing to do with Year of the Rabbit. That's fine.
No, but it's, I don't know, if you take into account, we talked about the Chinese horoscope and everything. So we're going back to a couple of weeks back again. So that's where we're going to have Double Dragon 3 for the NES.
Yeah, Double Dragon 3. The Sacred Stones.
Yeah. The Sacred Stones, of course.
Yeah.
That's the subtitle.
Why are they so sacred? Who blessed these stones? Can I get one?
We'll get to see them.
Can I have a rock, Mr. T? I want a rock.
Yeah, you should have one.
Oh, okay, thank you. That's
yeah,
really...
Rocks are fine.
Rocks are fine. Okay, that's good to know. What's your favorite rock? What would you... that sounds really like a dumb question.
My favorite rock? I don't know. Hard rock.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something like prog rock. Yeah, okay, nah.
Prog rock is too. I like my prog rock.
I actually have no idea what prog rock sounds like. It's probably cool.
It is. I don't know if you've heard of Genesis.
Yes.
The old Genesis.
No, I hate Genesis.
No, but okay. I don't know which Genesis you hate.
If it has Phil Collins.
It has Phil Collins.
Well, I hate Phil Collins.
Peter Gabriel. But it also has Peter Gabriel.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but better than Phil Collins. I'll go ahead and say that. Okay, yeah. Genesis is like the only Phil Collins that I kind of can tolerate. That's all. Any other Phil Collins, I'm done. Okay, I really didn't care for the Tarzan soundtrack. It kind of sucks. I wanted to hear them all singing, but it's just Phil Collins. Come on. Why isn't
Well-
Tarzan singing?
I don't know. Let's see. Disney had in mind, okay, bring in Phil Collins and bring one of the best soundtracks ever. And he did.
It's okay. It's too Phil Collins for me. Okay, I've got a lot of opinions about Phil Collins. Mostly that I would rather listen to almost anybody other than Phil Collins. He's just, I don't know. I'll go ahead and say that I can understand the appeal, but he sounds like every time that he sings a song, like I imagine him with very long hair walking along a beach. Like he's like the Fabio of musicians.
Poor Phil Collins. It's a kind of music you listen to when you're in some certain attitude, I feel. I like Phil Collins. And that's something I rediscovered recently. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody, we're off to a strong start. Of course. Okay. I can't decide who I like less, Phil Collins or Tchaikovsky. I'd probably say Phil Collins. I would say that I enjoy the merits of Tchaikovsky more than Phil Collins.
Oof. You're going deep, Rose.
Oh, well, I've got
your hatred for Tchaikovsky.
I've got a lot of opinions. I'm gonna need Blastinus to make some noise. Let me go and bother them. But yeah, this is round 4 Kusog7ande. Right now, a lot of people are getting eliminated so that we can finally get to the brackets. Oh my gosh, can I spell Blastinus?
I think this is a 22 points round.
That means that we'll probably have a couple eliminated, huh?
Yep, I think we're going to have at least 2. One of them might be going into the tiebreaker, and the other one is going to move on. So we're going to have 2 eliminations.
Okay, I hear the audio loud and clear, and I think that I am ready. Go to the game mode screen and let me know when you're ready, friends. Yeah, we did have the arcade version of this fairly recently. Oh my gosh, this is good title music. I love this.
This music rocks.
But it was better in Double Dragon 2, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, it's a good theme, but the Double Dragon 2 is even better.
Yeah. Like, I just don't like the whatever they did to the square wave. Sounds a little weird. But with that said, all of the players are ready, and it's time for us to do the countdown. Everybody, wish them the best of luck, and I need you to get all of your beat-em-up emotes.
Dragons, dragons, punches, kicks, anything.
The number 2, muscles.
The number 3. That's
well, okay, yeah, Double Dragon. There are 3 of them now. I'm doing the countdown, everybody. Please spam your emotes. And I will go ahead and try to get this going. And as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start a timer. Come on, spam. And pull 90s internet move right now and spam. Oh no.
Players ask if they can see the cutscenes from where explains you what's happening in the game. If not, but so I ask him to play the cutscene if you want to.
Yeah, it's sort of understandable that some people might be tempted to skip.
Start.
Yeah, it looks like Blastinus is actually watching all the cutscenes here. Mind you, there could be information gained from watching them. It really just depends. Wait.
Not really.
Does your friend beat you up too?
No. You get. This isn't your friend.
Oh, well, okay. No wonder. They're trying to kill you. Fine.
Yeah, you gotta kill that buddy and then talk to Brett, who's the guy who's there, who was going to give you some relevant information until he passed out or died.
Yeah. By the way, Mr. T, you should be able to watch the stream live now. instead of me forgetting to do that, I have actually done that at this moment. Also, I thought for a while you were fighting somebody named Bare Hands, but no, it means that you're using your bare hands.
No, you're using bare hands because this game has a weapon loadout. Each character has your bare hands, or, well, in the case of...
I'm gonna go ahead and say that so far, this is nothing like the arcade version. Like, because the arcade version, you start outside... Oh, this music. I have this in my music playlist. It's so good.
Yeah. Rocks.
Yeah, is there gonna be a store?
A store?
Yeah, to go buy stuff. Are there stores in this game?
You don't... No, there are no stores. The difference you might see with the arcade version that we saw a couple of weeks back is that, well, you don't have a store, you don't have points, you don't get to buy anything. You just have a weapon you can use. You can use your hands or the weapon assigned, which is limited per stage. And that's it. Also, the pickup weapons you might find from other enemies. Pretty much on there with what you had on the previous Double Dragon game.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, at least, like, you should have some extra lives and stuff, right? I know, I'm asking this on purpose. Nope, game over. Blasphemous death. Back to the beginning of the game.
Life. That's all you get.
How? How did they think that was okay? This is gonna be so hard.
I mean, it is a hard game in that sense, but once you get an idea of the movesets, and I gave the players the entire moveset that they can do, and once they figure that out, they think this game can be doable. Yeah, Chad is mentioning that there are extra lives in a way, so yeah, I'm going to
I believe that. Probably, like, you can either collect things or get extends.
You collect different players. So once you get to the second mission, you'll defeat the boss, and that boss will come alongside, you'll join your roster, so you get to select that person. So once you die with either character, for example, if you die with Billy, you get to choose the other player that has joined your rank. So that's an extra life. Okay.
By the way, I have some lore for everybody if you are ready for this. Today, Double Dragon 3, the Sacred Stones. Life has returned to normal. Your famous Double Dragon dojo is doing well. Your students are learning the ways of the ancient masters and building their strengths. Brett, one of your top students, tries to tell you what happened, but he is cut down before he has a chance. But then it happens. Suddenly, Marion has disappeared again, and you know that it can't be the Black Shadow Warriors, so who is behind it this time? Didn't Marion die before, though? I thought that she died in Double Dragon 2.
No, I think she got rescued. She didn't die. Or I think that's an ending for Double Dragon 2. But Marion is very well alive.
Okay, maybe it was Ninja Gaiden that had... I don't know. I remember she came back to life, says chat. She got revived at the end of Double Dragon 2. Right. Is that your dragon power? Coming out and bringing ladies back to life?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. That's it. Yeah.
So right.
Oh yeah, chat's mentioning.
Yeah,
this is the Bimmy and Jimmy game. So
this is Bimmy and Jimmy.
Yeah, because once you play with two players, you get an option to. Well, you get a different cutscene in the beginning. So instead of just showing Billy, it just shows you Billy and Jimmy, but instead of Billy, it's just Bimmy.
Why?
I don't know. It's a typo.
Yeah, I thought that 2 was Bimmy and Jimmy. I don't know. Bimmy is real though. Billy is fake. Okay, just like just like Paul from Billy. The Beatles. Yeah, fake Paul.
Fake Paul.
Fall.
That's fake Paul.
Yeah. Billy and Jilly. You know, I would play that. There should be a Jilly.
Jilly.
Yeah, in the arcade version, there is another Double Dragon because, you know, Double Dragon, there's 3 of them. And that one was Sami, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not sure that's a real name, but there you go, Sami.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say this right now, but one of the keys in this game is just the air attacks. The cyclone kick and the dive kick, the regular kick, jump kick.
Yeah, honestly.
Otherwise, if you try using the punches or kicks, you're not going to go any further.
Yeah, what you really want to learn in this game is how to avoid taking damage as much as you can. Especially early on, so that, you know, when you finally get to the boss, you can get that extra character and actually have, quote-unquote, 2 lives. With that said, Time Walker is using the spin kick very well. There are a few enemies that can do jump attacks and knock you down while you try to do this, and that can be a little bit of a pain. But it seems to be pretty effective.
If you see a character running your way, it's going to jump and kick you. And if you do that, it's best to avoid it. Go the other way around. Oh, and you got all game over by falling into a pit. So that's the other issue.
Oh my gosh, the amount of times I jumped into a pit playing Double Dragon 2 as a kid. Yeah, it was over the. I did it a lot.
Yeah, this game has far less beats than Double Dragon 2, fortunately. But considering you got a 1 life, it's still painful.
Wait. Okay, question. I saw a screenshot in chat from, I think, Double Dragon Neon. Did they actually put Bimmy and Jammy in as a boss fight? Is this real? Because if so, I need to show it, like, immediately. Is this a real screenshot?
Oh, yeah. It is real.
Okay. Where did I save this? I'm so tired. Okay. Why so tired?
I see competitors in chat are not liking this game, so yeah, it's incomprehensible. It's a hard game. Also, I'm thinking there's Bimmy and Jammy.
Bimmy and Jammy. They're the mistranslated mutants.
Yeah,
I like Jammy.
Double Dragon Neon is the best Double Dragon game.
I have not played it.
It is a really good game.
I might have to give that a shot. I really love that they did not take it seriously. Like, they made a good game, but they added tons of humor, and that's all I want in my video games.
It is much better than at least Double Dragon 4, which is not a good. They try to recreate things from Double Dragon 2, and it's just not well executed. But one thing I wanted to mention about this game, and this is also one of the hardest things about this game. How do you jump in this game? A and B.
Well, yeah.
You have to press A and B to jump. And you also have to press. So, in order to get your jump attacks in order, you have to press A and B to jump, and also time correctly when to press B or A to match the movement you want to do.
Yeah.
Either the straight kick, the cyclone kick, or the wheel somersault where you grab the people by their head. It's pretty easy to get confused or not getting the right movement executed in this game.
Okay.
And, get punished.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of true in Double Dragon 2 as well, that, you know, A and B were to jump. It was in River City Ransom. It wasn't the most unusual thing to have. If you haven't played old school beat 'em ups, it probably will take you a little while to get used to it, but I think I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but I think that, at least in the case of River City Ransom, A and B jumping at least felt nicer than this.
Yeah. I think that I would agree. I like the running in that game a lot better, and because you had weapon upgrades as well as infinite lives, yeah, you'd lose money every time you died, but, you know, you weren't going to get a game over, which was... That's not the case here. We have had multiple game overs. By the way, the people in this match are talking in Discord. Murray saying, this game, I don't like this game. And then the latest message is, I really don't like this game. Time Walker played Double Dragon on the Atari, and unfortunately also has this one. Blastness is like, appreciate the enemies that time kicks for just when I'm getting up. Yeah. Well, like, the thing is, that's a classic Double Dragon thing, to have enemies that will absolutely cheap shot you. It's just, it's rude. The life system in this, I think, is unforgivable this early on. Like, you want your players to play the game, right? How much money did they pay to get this game? And you're...
Well, I know I didn't buy this game back then because I used to play this in my childhood. I used to rent this game, so it wasn't much of a trade-off back then.
Oh, yeah. It's... Oh my gosh, not only that, but I just saw on SpringCod's screen, enemies can kind of do combos with each other if you have multiple enemies on the screen. Yep. One of the dudes jumped over, did a jump kick, and the enemy grabbed him and threw them back. Yeah, you saw it? There again!
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really cool attack. You can do that in 2 players?
Yes.
I like that.
You can grab the player and just throw them back with a kick. But I'm seeing Time Walker is in the first boss already over there, and I'm thinking SpringCod should be there as well very soon.
The dash knee kick. Neat.
Well, the one thing that other players are not considering is the weapons loadout. Because one of the key ways to kill this boss is by using the nunchucks that Billy has.
Okay.
So if you select that, you have like 5 hits with the nunchucks. You hit him, and that's it. You kill him.
Die! Die! Ha 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 ha. By the way, you did give a lot of information to them. You had a little bit. You have the controls, double tap, left and right run, directional move around. You also have all of the combos here. A to punch, B to sidekick, or AB to jump, AB and then B gives you the cyclone spin kick. Walk AB plus A, that gives you the mid-air somersault. I don't know what that means.
It's that movement you have when you grab someone by their head and throw them around.
Oh, you flip off their head. Woo! Like SpringCod just did. Yeah. And then walk AB, and then you push B. Instead of doing the cyclone kick, you end up doing a jump, a horizontal jump kick. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the keys above, aside from the cyclone kick, is that side kick, the jumping. So, like I mentioned earlier, if you try doing punches and kicks, you're not going to end up well.
You flip off the enemies. Yeah. Chat, you indeed do flip them off, or flip off of them.
You can throw them off as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's not how physics work. Like, I've never seen somebody do a flip over somebody, grabbing their head and kicks. Throwing them.
Cyclone kicks are not physics as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
At least not the amount of kicks that
I know. I'm criticizing, like, this specific attack when, at the last of the previous game, they brought their girlfriend back to life. And I know I'm using collective they there. I can't remember whose girlfriend it is. I just assume they were both dating her, which is cool.
It's Billy. Yeah.
No. Come on, they can all date her. That's fine. Oh no, Chad is saying that. Funny, I say that. Is this true? Were they both dating her? Because if so, I'm a little weird, but whatever.
Well, it works. I mean, it's worked so far, so yeah, why not again?
I mean,
throwing that out.
Yeah, whatever. I grew up in Utah. Some of my ancestors were polygamous. Why not have polyandry? Go for it, you know?
One of the top most watched shows in Argentina was about a polygamous person, the 2 women.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, my polygamist ancestors were a lot creepier than Billy and Jimmy. At the end of Double Dragon 1, you fight over who gets to date Marion. Oh, I love that. Yeah, having to kill each other over it, that's a little bit rough, but apparently the death is kind of temporary in Double Dragon World, as far as I can say.
Okay, I see that Time Walker and Sprint God are having some steady progress maybe in this last part as well. Now, if only they get to use the nunchucks with the boss. If only.
Yeah, you have to, like, I don't know if I've seen anybody pull the nunchucks out. They've looked at the menu.
Mew has pulled it out.
Okay. And that could potentially give them an advantage going forward because they know how to do that. The other players, though, like Spring God, currently getting close to boss number 1, Time Walker currently facing the first boss here.
The thing about the nunchuck, it also gives you cure advantage and distance advantage from the boss. So it's much easier to land a hit with the nunchuck than with your regular kicks and punches or the cyclone kick, which you can see that the boss ducks. Whatever that is about. So
yeah. Unless, like, he has no time to duck.
Spring God pulled out the nunchucks.
Very nice. Yeah. Pew. Yeah. That was a really fast kill. And here comes Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa or Grandma. Actually, I don't think they're related at all. I'm going to go ahead and guess that. Not related. Yeah, from what this says, mission 1.
They were in the USA, now they're going to China.
Obviously, yeah.
They're going to China to get the first sacred stone, because remember, you have to get stones to get back Marion.
I always... Yeah. The stones... Wait. Why do you need rocks to save Marion? You've got nunchucks.
Because, Marion got kidnapped and some weird dudes are asking for
a rock.
The sacred stones in exchange.
Wait, we are actually going to do an exchange for... No, we do not compromise with terrorists. Unless, well, I guess we do this time. We kill all of their henchmen, and then we go and give them rocks.
Yeah, but we'll kill them with punches, kicks, sometimes weapons, but not fire weapons. So that's good, I think.
Not fire? I mean, you might have explosives. I'm like, Double Dragon 2 has dynamites. That's a fire weapon.
Now that you mention it, yeah, there's no dynamite in this game. Just knives, eyes, nunchucks.
Honestly, I feel like dynamite is a little over the top when you're doing like street fights. You know, you don't need dynamite. Just get a knife. Oh, yeah. Anyways.
Oh, I see also Muse also on the stage with the boss.
Yeah.
Muse, it's been taking a careful approach so far, like.
So for those who
Muse hate in this game.
For those who want to know, the stakes are actually really high for this match. The person who comes in first makes it to the bracket. Second place will have 29 points, and that means that if we have a tiebreaker, they still have a possibility of getting in. Third and fourth will be eliminated. That will be the end of their journey through Kusog7ande. Crappy will have to dance in their dreams. Or their nightmares, I don't know. I've never dreamed of Crappy, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way.
Okay. The players in chat are mentioning also that the game that is extremely rude, so I pointed them out. Yeah, this game is... Rude is their second name. Double Rude Dragon.
Double Rude Dragon.
Okay, this is Spring God is also in this second part of the second stage. And you see, this stage is actually the shortest one from the game. Because you only beating some guys from this cabin, and then you'll end up fighting the boss. With that, you get your second life. It's
a very big cabin, though. Like, where's all the furniture? Can you imagine putting a cabin in the woods and not even having like a bed or a chair? You just have a fireplace.
For the purpose of the games, those would be hazards.
Well, good.
Okay.
Put hazards in there. Come on, like, if this was Jackie Chan, okay, he would be throwing chairs, he would probably be pulling logs out of the fireplace and fighting with them while they're on fire. No special effects, no CGI, this is all practical. Him whacking dudes in the face with a burning log. That would be fantastic. I want to see this, okay?
You know, it's also funny that you mentioned, because not even the Jackie Chan game has that. The NES one.
Not even that has what now?
They have furniture so you can kick and send it over to enemies. It's like, oh, I don't know, some sort of wild dream.
Yeah, honestly though, I think that it really wasn't until Yakuza that, like, improvised weapons became a huge thing, and I love them in the Yakuza series. Like, go and grab a bicycle and whack people with it, or a traffic cone. Like, essentially just grab whatever you've got nearby and use it as a weapon. It's so good. But yeah, no, I guess Jackie Chan game's too good for actually being Jackie Chan. Honestly, like, he's so amazing.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, and not only that, but like making a fighting scene that is also comedic at, like, without having to say anything. Huge props. That means that you are really, really doing well here. And I don't know if Jackie Chan does all of the choreography, or if there are other people who help. If it's all Jackie Chan doing the choreography, he's brilliant, and if somebody else is helping, they're both brilliant. It doesn't remove Jackie Chan's brilliance.
I think there was a time when he did all of them. I think in the later movies, he kind of switched them off. I can't remember right now, but I think there was something.
He started getting a little bit older. Yeah, it's kind of understandable as you age and you start realizing, oh, I could have permanent health problems from these things.
Unless
you stop doing quite as much.
Unless you're Tom Cruise.
Well, I mean, he flew in a plane. Big whoop. Actually, I don't know. I didn't see the new Top Gun.
Yeah.
Did they fight? Did he punch people?
Not in Top Gun.
Oh.
But in Mission Impossible, he does.
Ow.
Well, he also jumped off. Well, he was holding himself up from a plane.
That's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Hey, Blasness made it into the warehouse, unfortunately dying there, but that is still a decent amount of progress here.
Yep.
Yeah, the important thing isn't necessarily to have a good first 30 minutes. You just want to have the best push possible at some point. And so, like, usually in the second half, after people have learned the basics for how a game has worked, especially one that has a lot of game overs, that's when they'll want to focus on, like, having the one good push. I mean, this game is brutal that you only have one life until you get extra characters. It's just rude.
And even if you get the extra character, doesn't mean the game will get easier. It's going to get harder as well. So you gotta be careful all the time.
Wait, somebody is saying that I have bad takes? Okay, like, I do. But what bad take do I have today? No, like, if you watch yesterday, like, I was clueless about certain people. I'm like, oh yeah, this person's good, right? And people are like, no, Rosetta, no. I'm like, I didn't read the articles, I'm so sorry. What's my bad take? That Yakuza is good? That's not a bad take, that's a good take. I say it's good. Good is good, bad is bad. How about that? Is that a bad take? If I said bad is good, then maybe that's a bad take. Tom Cruise does impressive stunts. Okay. I didn't say that he doesn't. So, no, I literally said nothing. I said no slander against Tom Cruise, okay? I just said that I don't think he fights in a plane in Top Gun. Like, right? I'm relatively sure he doesn't.
He rides a plane. I think most he took some training for riding actual planes.
Yeah.
And the scenes you see him struggling with the pressure and everything, they're all real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not fighting people. He's not doing, like, jump kicks in the plane, okay?
No. But he's inside the plane, just going around, doing stuff that won't spoil. One hasn't seen the movie yet. I recommend you see it.
Oh, big spoiler! He flies a plane, and sometimes that's hard. Oh, oh, yeah. Someone check chat. I've been reading through chat. What are you talking about? I can give you a little slander against Tom Cruise. Okay. Now that people are asking for it, Tom Cruise, gives a lot of money to Scientology. There you go. There's the slander. Bam. That's not really slander, though. That actually happens. But you know what? I feel like he invented what? The hover-round? What is a hover-round? I do not know what that is, Justin.
I do not know what Justin's saying.
Okay, Justin is saying that Tom Cruise invented the hover-round, and I don't know what that is. Okay, back to the game, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like people in the match really are not happy about seeing that this game only has one life. However, Sprint God reset and saw a claim, and they're like, okay, never mind, I believe it. That's not how slander works? Yeah, I know it's not how slander works. I'm not gonna slander. That's... You get in trouble if you say false things. I only speak the truth. Just like that one weird, like, cello in Moulin... I almost said Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge.
Now we're getting have an image of mashup between Mulan and Tom Cruise.
Yeah, watch out. Scientology is going to come after us. Right, we're taking Kusog7ande down because they once mentioned us. Nah. Well,
I am scared about news progress so far. There's very little life left.
I mean,
and
the thing, like Xandra said in Kusog7ande yesterday, the only hit point that matters is your last one. As long as you have one left, you can keep going. Oh, Time Walker almost got knocked into a pit. You don't want to do that.
But that's... I agree with Xandra on that. But that's only feasible if you get a very good moveset from the Mega Man game that she got yesterday.
Yeah.
In this game, one point of life is just not enough.
You're gonna get hit,
and you can get hit like no time. So that point of life.
It's not even that you can get hit. It's just that like enemies will do attacks and not telegraph that they're gonna attack at all. This is a problem in Double Dragon 1 and 2 that like they made it so you pretty much will get hit by something at some point, and it's just, you know, unless you're being absolutely extremely careful and know exactly what an enemy is going to do. If you don't know how to manipulate AI, there's no way that you're going to be able to get through this without taking damage. So really, the only hit point that matters is like all of them. Yes, pull them out, whack the boss with bam.
More distance, but you're fine. I think
how come you only have limited whacks with your nunchucks? I don't know.
Game just gives you a limited round with the nunchucks. But
that doesn't make sense. I hate it when games do this.
Well, the weapon must run out.
No, it's
so
no, it's no.
Things run out with time.
How does it? I mean, okay, after wear and tear, but 5 whacks. Yeah. That's like nothing.
or perhaps just 5 walks, because if he does any further, the weapon is going to break down.
I'm sorry about your friend, Brett.
Sorry about
You know, I want this.
Thanks, Hiruko.
I want her to show up and tell me that. Like, that would be nice. Sorry about your friend.
Now, another thing I wanted to mention about what you mentioned earlier about the players. Now, if all players are seeing that they're struggling in this match, you can be confident that no one's having a good time with this game.
Everybody is struggling. Like, this is not an easy game. I mean, the arcade version was definitely there to try to get as many quarters out of you as quickly as possible. This game doesn't have that issue. Instead, it has the issue of, we just don't want you to play this game, and we'd rather have you in the arcades.
No, the other thing, if you bought this game back then, okay, we want you to make this game last. So this is a short game. It has 5 missions overall. But so that's why I think one of the reasons why this game can be so hard, because it's kind of short.
Yeah.
Look, you master some of the moves you have there.
Oh my gosh, Blasness got surrounded. This is not good. This is not good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the thing is, like, having enemies group up can be really, really dangerous. Just because, you know, if you hit one enemy, others can go ahead and throw punches or kicks immediately. However, having them surround you, if they're too close to you, it's not going to be good. One of the best things that I saw somebody do, though, was to have enemies on sort of opposite sides and with a decent distance so that they had walking room between the enemies, you know. That way, even though they were surrounded, they really could only get hit by one enemy at a time, and they kept doing attacks in order to make the enemy fly a little ways away, and that ended up being a successful strategy. Blastiness is saying either the timing is super tight or the tornado kick's just inconsistent. What? Yeah, I see that you're typing there in Discord. Is that true? That it's...
Yeah, it's like you need to get to the height, excuse me, the height of your jump in order to execute the jump later. So it's just, I think once you get that consistency out of the way, like you or the rest of the players are showing, not going to be an issue.
So apparently there are big differences between this version and the Japanese version. Okay, so apparently in the Japanese version, fewer enemies, you have more health. Is it also true that you're able to continue in that one? Because if so, that is...
Yeah, I think it has a continue, but also has a difference with the blood as well. I think there are some changes to the blood.
Why did they do
think
this?
Hearing doesn't exist in the Japanese version.
Yeah, the script is a little bit different. Paul S. in chat is often extremely helpful in sending more information about, like, games and such. Sharing an article from the cutting room floor. And I'm just trying to see, like, what differences are. The health for every player character was increased by 10 points each in the Japanese version. That's a little helpful. Number of enemies that the player must defeat to clear each area is slightly greater in the English version. And that's also in 2-player mode, which increases the number of enemies a bit. Okay, so if you want to face even more enemies, play 2-player. In the English version, when Chin and Ranzo are defeated, their bodies disappear before they give their concession speech. But in the Japanese version, they remain on screen and then disappear after they say that they have been defeated. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, Spring God, by the way, against one of the first recruitable enemies. And by recruitable, I mean you don't really have an option. You're gonna... Yeah. You're gonna...
This is Chin.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that both Time Walker and Spring God learned that you have to use the nunchucks. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to kill him, but you get to kill him with just a couple more kicks afterwards. That Spring God has it, and Time Walker should also have it very soon. So from your kicks and away.
Spring God is through. Look, we have a second character.
Yeah. So this is your second life. Welcome. And now Time Walker has it as well.
Oh my gosh. Well, both of them are going to start making hopefully they're able to make a decent amount of progress. I've heard that this character is actually pretty good.
It is good. Kind of slow, but if you get to know how to land the kicks and the punches, I think it's fairly good.
Yeah, like the sideways walk is definitely slower than Billy's.
It's got a headbutt movement in the air. It's kind of funny to see.
Oh my
gosh. But the wild part is that you get to see the stage, which is Japan. You have ninjas.
Yeah.
Stars all the time and are faster than you. So that's...
Oh, they're so fast.
Another issue playing with Chin.
Oh no! And then Spring God, one of the ninjas just pulled a sword out and went bop. It looked like a laser sword.
Yeah.
Just whap.
Even though I think the good thing might be that the shuriken stars do not take so much of your health, but the rest of the moves does.
Okay, I understand what Justin was talking about now, because... Okay, let's go ahead and get back to the Tom Cruise slander, because apparently Tom Cruise invented the hover round, and I've got proof of this with this specific picture right... If I can find where it's saved. Why do things...
Okay.
Yo, everybody, we're getting back. Sorry, Telegram... No. Discord crashed.
Let's thank Tom Cruise for this.
Thank you, Tom Cruise. This is all your fault. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get everything working and looking good as quickly as possible, but, you know, what can you say? This is not what I wanted to happen. Wait, bam, bam, bam. Bam, okay.
In the meantime, to get an idea.
So yeah, just give me a second. We'll get it back up. It's gonna look hideous for a second. Not much I can do. Welcome to, for some reason, everything is terrible, and I will get it all back up.
Just to inform the players, I see that both Sprint and you are making some progress in the second section of this stage, where there's bamboo coming off the ground and just pointing at you. Like,
yeah,
thanks. And lots of ninjas as well.
Okay. Yeah, welcome to... Apparently the internet was a mistake, and I'm gonna just work on getting this recaptured as quickly as possible. Nah, sometimes things crash. I was trying to give Tom Cruise some slander, and then my internet crashed. Scientology's at it again, boys.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna stop talking about Tom Cruise now.
Yeah, okay, let's not mention them again, okay?
No. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it is. I'm just... We're talking about Double Dragon here.
Yeah. Don't shut us down again, please.
Okay, I see that Sprint God might be in the last section of this part of the stage, because after this I think comes more ninjas. Because why not?
No, not more ninjas.
And then the boss of it. You have to climb the stairs. Oh, I see that Time Walker is now in the last section as well. And Sprint God died.
No. Okay, I think that I have everything back up, like the way that it should be.
So that would put Time Walker in the lead right now.
Okay.
Not really tight match between Time Walker and Sprint God.
Oh, that's why the picture didn't show up. Okay. So what I was saying before OBS so rudely interrupted me is that I've got proof of the business that Justin was talking about. Here we go. Here, Tom Cruise. See, at the bottom of Tom Cruise's picture, it very clearly says that he is the founder and the president of the hover round. You see that, everybody? The hover round. And it definitely is Tom Cruise, okay? I told you I was telling the truth here. Bam. So there you go. That joke was so good that I ended up getting OBS to crash.
By the way, bro, see if you can screen share.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I will share it with you. Just a second. Sharing my screen. Bam. There you go. Hopefully you can see it now. Okay. See this guy.
Tom Cruise. Oh my god.
I told you. Actually, Justin told me. I didn't believe that Tom Cruise was a founder and president of the hover round, but he was.
Good one, Justin. Good one.
Yeah, chat is mentioning, by the way, that we did have the arcade version of this game in Kusog7ande a little while ago. It is completely different. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that, you know, maybe there will be a few too many similarities. No. Like, the story is vaguely similar, but that's about it.
Let's mention the Double Dragon 2 is the new RoboCop. I'm not sure. But never say never.
Oh, apparently it's a sleep system, the hover round. I'm sorry. Okay, let me try to focus on this. Justin is distracting me by giving me information about Tom Cruise's life. And it's like really important information, I'd say, but you know,
Okay, I see that Time Walker is now on the boss of stage 3, which is Ranzo, the ninja. And if you get to beat him, you'll get to use them as well. So the third life. Now the thing about Ranzo is just, it's too fast. And landing a hit on him is complicated. Now the nunchucks are a good way to do this, but only for a while, because nunchucks run out. And you get the Iron Claw from Chin, which is okay, but doesn't have the same distance you'd get from the nunchucks.
Time Walker. Oh, come on, it's just a ninja. You can kill the ninja, right? Maybe not.
Oh, just run out of the claw.
Is this a boss?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is Ranzo, boss.
Do you get this character after you kill him?
Yep.
Come on, kill him! Oh, geez, one hit point. Literally one hit point left.
And he used Billy? Oh, yeah. And he has full nunchucks. Good. Okay. Should be able to land a hit.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, luckily you don't lose when you attack. I am disgraced. I've tasted defeat for the first time. Yummy defeat.
I love that line. Disgrace. What did you disgrace?
Well, he's disgraced because he's never lost. And so now that you've defeated him, he's like, wow, I am a sucky ninja. Dana, thank you for the raid. Pretty hefty crew coming in. Good to see y'all. I did have OBS crash once. Hopefully we're not going to have that happen again. It looks like Time Walker's stream is struggling a little bit. Ooh, yeah. So I will do a refresh later on. With that said, I don't want to interrupt it just in case it does a fast forward. Nah, let me refresh it.
Let me tell you a little bit more about what's happening with this story now, because we're looking for these stones, the sacred stones. So Chin had one, Ranzo had the other one, we're lacking a third, but then Hiruko, which is the old lady that tells us about what happened to Marion, he tells us, oh, I have the third stone. But before we go after the bad guys, let's go practice in Italy.
Let's go
So now we're in
practice in
Italy.
Italy. So, yeah, this looks like the Colosseum.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to fight there these days. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you don't get fights in the Colosseum right now, but I don't know. Every time you see in a movie or a show that some people get access to the Colosseum and do funky stuff, and well, okay.
It's true. Honestly, if I really enjoyed fighting and I had the chance to fight in the original, well, it probably wasn't the original Colosseum, in the Colosseum in Rome, that would be so much fun. I don't really like fighting, though. I hate pain. I'm not a big fan. Yeah, by the way, everybody, we are where the Time Walker stream is struggling a lot. I have let Time Walker know. Hopefully, we are able to get it running again, but it's not my fault this time. Blastinus did indeed get to the boss right there, unfortunately died. Blastinus, I think, is in third right now, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think it's a tie, almost a tie between Mew and Blastinus.
Yeah.
Because they've both reached the boss.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I do think that Mew is a little bit in the lead, having made it there first. And because we can't really see how much damage was dealt, Mew would get the tiebreaker vote there.
Between those, yeah.
With that said, you know, third and fourth, the difference between those the difference doesn't really matter because both of them would be eliminated from the tournament.
Indeed.
Sprint God defeating Chin again. Sprint God gonna start making a push to catch up to Time Walker. Just gotta get through Japan, beat the ninja, become the ninja, I guess, and then, you know, get to Rome. Again, Time Walker, even though Time Walker is a PowerPoint presentation right now, it is still very clear that Time Walker is in the lead.
Yeah, I get an idea of where he is, because this stage is also a little short, because this has many enemies around. And then you can find someone that looks a lot like Arnold Schwarzenegger after this.
Ah, yeah.
So, if we can see that.
Yagyu, Ranzo. Looks like Shredder right there.
Yeah. Yagyu Ranzo is the ninja.
Yeah. Do you call them Ranzo or Yagyu?
Ranzo.
Okay. Yeah, that's a better name. I would agree. I wouldn't. Just my opinion. I wouldn't want people to call me Yagyu. If that were my first name, I'd go ahead and switch to something else. I'd be like, yeah, we're leaving that out.
Hey.
Although in Japanese, usually the name order is last and then first. I don't know how true that is in this translation here, but I'm going to go ahead and say that Ranzo is a better option here. And heck, the manual calls him Ranzo as well. I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah.
Yeah, follow the manual. It's best. Yeah, I'd like to see what Blastinus is doing a little better with health on this part. Kind of a struggle. I am concerned that Mew, I don't know how much progress will Mew do with one health left.
I don't know, but we will see here. For those who don't know and who wish to know, whoever takes the victory today will be moving on to the brackets. Whoever takes second may end up in a tiebreaker afterwards. We're right at that level right now. Third and fourth will be eliminated from Kusog7ande. With that said, Mew and Blastinus still haven't beaten the first stage. This game is rude.
It is rude.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Time Walker and Sprint God have learned more about switching weapons, which, by the way, was in the instructions that you gave out, so it's definitely something that they've missed. And you did reiterate, read what I sent you.
Yeah, because Blasted, I think one of the competitors there hadn't seen that you had to use AB to jump, and says it's in the instructions, please read them. It's very important to know how to jump in this game.
Yeah, as it turns out, instructions aren't always the most important thing to have, but in this case, they very much are. Like, just having information for how to actually fight and make progress. Yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
Okay, Time Walker unfortunately lost Chin. This PowerPoint is really good so far.
They also lost Ranzo as well because this boss pummels you. That's brutal how much damage it makes you because it just throws punches and then it has a flying kick and a game over on Time Walker.
Well, that is a game over. Time Walker now looking away from the computer and at the computer at Discord instead. And I think they're finally realizing that, yes, the stream was doing really bad. I didn't want to interrupt, though. Time Walker got up to the boss of stage 4? Was that stage 4?
Yeah, that's stage 4. That's Italy.
That's really cool. I'm going to refresh everybody's stream so that everybody is as caught up as possible, by the way. Lag definitely happens. We do not judge based off of what we see on the screen here, although, usually you are able to, but if things get really close between people, then we will often go and do a VOD review to see, how far they were actually at the full hour point, But we don't always have matches that are that close. And at this point, Time Walker definitely has, Did Time Walker have a continue?
Yeah, you gotta continue in this stage.
Huh.
It's also in the instructions. You gotta continue in this stage, and I think the next one as well. The Time Walker is also having issues with the connection, it seems.
Yeah.
And to see what he does about that.
What's
you mentioned something earlier, bro, back when we started chat, because another information about Italy, io sono italiano as of now.
You're Italiano?
Yep. I just gotta prove my citizenship for being Italian, so now officially an Italian.
Yay! Wait, are you moving to Italy?
No. But I got the citizenship, which proves that I'm a citizen of Italian state.
Gotcha.
That's the thing.
Is that... Okay, but you live in Argentina, right?
Yeah, I live in Argentina.
So, I mean, I think that's really cool. Are you a dual citizen then?
Yeah,
I
have dual citizenship now.
Is there any benefit to being a citizen of Italy if you don't live there?
For example, I can go around, have the options from the European Union, and also if I wanted to go to the States, I don't require a visa. For example.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Couple of things, but this is something I wanted to do, not just for me, but for the rest of my family and whatnot.
That's cool.
Because there are some of our family members that wanted it and just paved the way. Okay, look, you can have it as well. Chat's mentioned, if you're an Italian citizen, you gotta continue, duh.
It's true. That's why you became a citizen, to get a continue? Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was that easy.
Well, look at Time Walker's screen, and also Spring God is in the fourth stage as well.
Spring God
Nice.
could potentially pass Time Walker, depending on how the stage goes. But, Time Walker still has made it to the boss and has dealt a decent amount of damage. Time Walker didn't defeat the boss, though, so if Spring God can, Spring God will move into first place. It's really between these two players who's going to take first and second at this point. I just want Blasphemous and Ray to get through the first stage. That is my hope. Well,
I love that these enemies, as well as the ninjas, also that have that school slide kick. They jump and just, hey, watch down below.
It's like the Alucard dive kick, I think. Or maybe it's Richter on Symphony of the Night. I don't remember. There's some really good dive kicks in some Castlevania games that are very, very satisfying to do.
Okay.
That said, Mew absolutely getting wrecked by these two. Yeah, getting surrounded, not the best. Bleh.
It is a thing, and it happens.
Yeah. Just so you know, everybody, Kusog7ande, the Bad Video Game Tournament, we're here watching people who are playing games that are not the most pleasant games in existence for our entertainment. So, you know, even though we do make fun of the games a little bit, we still love these games, and also thank you so much to all of the players who are putting on all of the effort to try to get through these games. Like, it's not everybody who's willing to play something like this, and so I'm very appreciative of it. I actually think that this game is a lot of fun to watch. This just isn't a great Double Dragon game.
Now, there are strategies to go through this game. I know that the speedrun for this game, at least the two-player speedrun, makes heavy use of the Cycle King on both Billy and Jimmy.
Oh,
insane.
Yeah.
Uses both of them at the same time, and they hit almost all enemies on a single hit. It's amazing.
Wow.
So if you get to speedrun this game with a partner of yours, look out that there are strategies to go through.
I'm actually very tempted to, like, give this game a shot. Lately, I've been saying that about, like, half of the games that I see, though. I should play this, I should play this, I should play this, and now it's like...
Oh, you got to play Aliens.
Hey, I beat it. I beat Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our Kusog7ande challenge to beat Aliens, Alien 2 on MSX. We have the challenge going on in Discord, and anybody who completes the challenge, I'm gonna enter them into a drawing each week for gift sub, although I haven't even done that for the first week yet because I keep forgetting. Welcome everybody to my life. I will hopefully do that either later today or tomorrow. I'd say that today's probably the last day to get that challenge in for Aliens, Alien 2, but we do have a new challenge that's going to be going up, and I might as well tell people about it right now. It's to do a speedrun of Battle of the Eras and submit it to speedrun.com. Yep, that's the challenge. Some people have already done it before they even knew what the challenge was, but the page just went up recently for speedrun.com, and I would love to fill that leaderboard, everybody. Thank you, Corndan, for going and requesting that.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Corndan. We need to have that page up.
So at this point, it looks like Time Walker is going to take the win here. Although Sprint God basically making it to the boss right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I
mean, if you kill the boss in 15 seconds, then good job. You've got it.
Very unlikely.
I mean, it's chin time. And here we go, everybody. This is time. We are done with this match. Go ahead and breathe easy because this was a lot of fun and definitely was a struggle for the players. I think that based off of the metric that we have, though, even though Sprint God might kill the boss literally right now with the shurikens or the ninja blade, like, seriously, it was so close between the two. I wouldn't be too surprised if Sprint God actually kills the boss now. Oh my gosh, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm watching. This is intense.
Yeah, let's watch it.
How much health does this boss have? Holy crap.
A lot.
Apparently. He also, like, fly kicks with a thrust kick. That's not how kicks work, okay? You cannot jump and kick like that. That's unreasonable. Oh! Double KO. Sprint God actually did clear the boss right after.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me go ahead and welcome Time Walker in. If they would like to come and chat, join a general voice if you'd like. Oh my gosh, that was just ridiculous. That was so good. What do you need, Justin? Oh, okay, thank you. He's just showing me. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Time Walker in real quick. Hello there, Time Walker, and congratulations! You took the victory. Sprint God second, Blastinus and Murray essentially tied for third and fourth. I think Murray technically took third, but yeah, this was getting very close right at the end there. How are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm doing fine. Sorry, I'm apologizing in advance for the PowerPoint-like presentation from my stream.
You can't apologize in advance. It already happened.
Yeah.
It was a good presentation, though.
Yeah, honestly,
you.
Yeah, you're hired.
That's obviously my pitch presentation for the newest Double Dragon game.
Ooh, okay. Double Dragon turn-based. I like that. I like that idea. Good. But yeah, seriously, you did very well at this game. I think that you were just shy of a stage away from beating the game.
Oh, wow.
Which, honestly, I don't know if you would have, because this game is brutal. That boss that you ran into is rude.
Yeah. Sometimes I notice sometimes the AI would just like decide to be, no, not today. Like at the first stage, when I first wanted to try out the nunchuck technique,
Yes.
he immediately just jump kicked me all the time. I had no chance to do anything.
He's like, nope, not letting you do this.
Yeah, I think the nunchucks are a good way if you get some distance from the enemy. Actually land it on them. If you don't get them too close, they will just duck.
Yes, that's what I noticed at the last stage when I tried to beat that boss. I tried to always get a bit of a distance from him, but yeah, I was low on health, so it was like just a bit of luck needed for that.
Oh, yeah. Well, honestly, did you think that this was a bad game? Did you think that it was good? A little bit of a mix of both?
Yes, it's a bad game, honestly.
Okay.
So
Yes.
the thing is, I mean, my only advantage was because I already had like Double Dragon for the Atari. I think that was by Korn then. I forgot already. I already kind of like learned maybe. Or tried to maybe use the jump kick all the time and just use the vertical space for my advantage. But really, if you don't use that, it's like nigh impossible to do any hits, especially because you don't even have any iframes. Like if you stand up, the AI immediately attacks you, and if you're like have one behind you and one in front of you, sometimes it would like take half of your life away until you have any chance to do anything.
Getting surrounded means death, automatically.
Yes, and I mean, I don't know, I never really played the other Double Dragons. Yeah, boo me, how could I?
That's something that I recommend everybody check out, again, along with the Mega Man games. Double Dragon is something that everybody should play, because a lot of games tend to borrow from the classics. Like, yeah.
At the very least, I say to go play Double Dragon 2 for the NES. It's an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Double Dragon 1 is okay, but it has several issues with the controls. Worse issues than this game.
That's what I wanted to ask, because I noticed that number 3 or this one I really felt loose. Like I don't know. Maybe you saw it. Like 20% of my tries to do the jump kick, I always fail.
Yeah.
And if I'm very unlucky, then the AI was just waiting for me to drop down again and hit me in my
It's a very precise movement.
It really
It's up there.
is. And actually,
Yeah.
like, I know a little bit about the speedrun for Double Dragon 2. I thought about doing it for a while. It's just that it is a huge pain because of how many basically frame perfect attacks you have to do all the time. All
Double Dragon 2
the
has,
time.
but Double Dragon 2 has some moves that are really good. I think there's the knee cyclone kick, which if you're on the ground, you just jump and make a knee kick that throws the enemy to the other side of the screen. It's just brutal attack you can use, and it's one of the better advantages you have there.
Yeah. But yeah, you definitely managed to make progress early. Yeah, it came down to a tie on the boss on stage 4. You got there first,
Yeah.
a decent amount before Sprint God got there, and really that's what landed you the victory. Sprint God did manage to kill the boss though after time, so like I give special points that don't matter at all to Sprint God.
Oh, that's really too bad. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was painful to watch.
it's really it's exciting to see because it's like, oh, it almost got switched. I love seeing last minute place changes or last minute challenges at the very least, and that was a good final push. You always
think
want
I've
your
seen
final
a
push to
handful
be
of those
as solid as
in
possible.
the matches I've GM'd.
Yeah.
In the matches I've GM'd, I've seen a handful of those as well. So it tells a little bit about my game choices and the players themselves here, the level that they have, and what they can do.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that lesson here that I want everybody to know is that if there are classics, you should go and play the classics, because a lot of other games that tend to show up in Kusog7ande borrow elements in one way or another, and this, being a direct sequel to Double Dragon 2, I guess, the third game in a trilogy that became 5 later. I don't know. There are too many Double Dragon games. But yeah, like playing Double Dragon 2, first off, you're going to have fun. And second, you're going to learn a lot of skills that will help you in other beat-em-ups. Yeah. So there's my recommendation, everybody. Well, Time Walker, are you doing anything else on stream these days that people should know about?
No, I'm generally not a streamer. I just stream when I'm here in Kusog7ande, so
Okay.
there's not much.
I mean,
Because honestly, I was also a bit busy with my bachelor thesis, so there was really no time for me to do that anyway.
oh yeah, real life comes first.
Yeah,
maybe after you finish school, you can go ahead and start doing other video game stuff again. It's fine. Take the breaks that you need. We'll be here giving you a monthly or so dose of crap. And as soon as the bracket starts, we'll have you on every now and then.
Please, no more Double Dragon.
Yeah, I know. You've already had to. We'll see. We'll see.
Never say never.
Oh.
And they're big.
All right. Take care, Time Wander. Mr.
Walker.
Oh my gosh.
We did that before the match ended, so thank you, bro.
Look, this is the first time that I messed it up today, okay? I did really good.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
very
Oh, nice.
and I'm gonna kick your
Yeah,
butts.
I-
Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you later. Mr. T, thank you as well.
All right.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thanks for
all.
having me, bro.
See you,
Bye.
friends. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Well, everybody, I'm going to be moving on to a personal streaming something that I will play. So I actually want to go ahead and put a poll up to see what you would like. And during this poll, I'm going to go refill my water, okay? Because essentially, I think there are two things that I kind of would like to play. One would be Dwarf Fortress. Another would be Minesweeper. I'm not gonna do Minesweeper. No. What game should I play? Okay, Dwarf Fortress. Option number 2, this is a ghost. And then, do I even want to play Alien? I don't know if I want to. Wag, you've never seen Dwarf Fortress? I might end up creating a new world to allow us to have some kobolds. If we do that, I would definitely like that. I don't want to... No, I don't really want to play Alien 2 for MSX. Maybe I'll speedrun that later. Okay, let me start the poll. Okay, Dwarf Fortress, this is a ghosty game that's similar to Phasmophobia, but it's a lot jankier and kinda silly. So there you go. 1 minute. Let me run an ad during this, and I will be back with some water and everything. Okay. Ooh, Link. Basically, all you have to know is it's janky Phasmophobia. I'll be back in a minute.